Welcome back to another episode of Smoke and Mirrors. This is episode 116. We are Rob, Dave, and Triz, and we're bringing you all the news that we've scoured this week. We scoured deep, this week. Find all the movie news and TV news across the globe. How we living there, fellas?
Yeah, good. It was a good weekend, very relaxed. Had some nice time in the park on the Saturday there. It was hot, man. Fucking hell, it was hot. I was only there for like 2 hours. I was drained for the rest of the day.
Badly.
What park did you guys go to?
Shore Reserve out in Bexley.
Shore Reserve.
It's just out in Bexley North. It's like a really small park. You know, something like the reserve up the way there. Yeah, it's like that. It's nice though. They had one of those swings where it's just a big old like upside down cap, and you just throw kids in there and swing them.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's one of those up the road. How you living there, BD?
That's good, man.
Don't look as red as usual. Not as usual, but you said you were red as a lobster after going to the beach. So
yeah, it doesn't pick up on this light. As fine tuned it, so it just comes off reflective as usual. But it was good, man. Just did a little bit of spring cleaning in the old garage there.
Nice.
Setting a few things straight. But yeah, I was good. Good. Sick kids at home. Nice little the little one.
Damn.
Littlest one.
Damn.
From the beach too.
Damn.
Yeah. But yeah, it was good though, man. How you living?
This is good. This is real good.
What's bracket?
Been playing that Dead Space, man. That's what I've been.
Ooh, how is that Dead Space?
It hits as fire.
Really?
Yeah, I'm playing at full 4K at like close to 100 frames per second. And hits as fire.
I was playing in Depends.
Nah, I should be. I nearly shit myself the other like today. There was that scene where you know those weird looking things with the big old tails.
Yeah. The 3 shoots it.
It's no. It's smashed against the bloody glass.
Jesus.
Like Robinson.
It's always the worst when you get the fright, but you like grab your armrest real hard.
Yeah.
Kick your monitor off.
Let's just double kick the monitor.
Big horse, man.
You know, last episode I was like, "There's nothing to watch for a Sunday episode." Fucking got all the watch this week.
Yeah,
all of it.
Yeah, everything came out. I still have. I got to go watch BMF, the new episode of BMF today. Probably when we finish this, and then maybe start that the next couple of episodes of Godfather Harlem. I think I've got I got 2 there. I'm up to date now, so I got like 2 there now.
Very good.
Did they cancel that show, or is it still going?
No, it's still going. The new season literally just dropped.
Shit. Okay.
You can't cancel it just yet. Bumpy Johnson is not old enough to die, and they haven't even introduced Frank Lucas yet. So
that'll be a big season.
That'll be a big season.
Big season.
It's weird this season. It's weird that we're starting off with this, but they changed the actor that plays Malcolm X this season, and it's only because of like he just couldn't make it for the shooting. He was doing something else. And I'm spewing because this guy actually looks and sounds just like Malcolm. Yeah, whereas this new guy looks like Malcolm. He's got like the blue eyes, blue greeny eyes like Malcolm.
Yeah,
doesn't sound like Malcolm.
Damn.
But yeah, that's a bit disappointing. I saw the new guy. I was like, why did they change? You do something? This actor do something? No, it's just time.
Damn.
I just hate that. I wish
they
would do a Gladiator and just go, you got 2 weeks then. And
all right. Well, kicking it off with some TV that's coming up as well. So we got the second teaser for Succession season 4. Looks great. It at the end of season 3, I mean, there was a big separation between Logan and his kids, and now it looks like Logan is trying to close the gap in a very Logan Roy type of way.
I was just gonna say, in a way that only he would be able to.
Yeah. But this one looks like it's got a lot of balancing there. I mean, Tom and Shiv are still together, so it's a bit wild. You get a bit of Tom and Greg in the trailer. It's just setting it up. They don't give away shit. I like it. I really like it. But yeah, I'm excited for it, man. Succession is back this year.
Man, I always think about that first season, and Greg's there trying to get money for his bloody college tuition, and he's like, I need to talk to you. Have you ever been on a helicopter, Greg? No. Come on. We'll talk on the helicopter. He continues to jump on a completely separate helicopter.
Cousin Greg.
Oh, man.
What a loser.
Okay, no. What do you call it? We also got a trailer for Shazam. Fury of the Gods. This looks pretty good as well. So, following on from the first one, we see some more Zachary Levi, who we'll actually have some info about later on. But what do you call it? Thingy. So we get to see some more of the. Oh, it's spilling.
Fucking bootlicker.
But it looks like they established some more of the stakes going on in this trailer as well. We see more of Helen Mirren. We see more of Lucy Liu. And it looks like that dragon's actually more of an integral part of the fucking story as well.
Yeah.
With everything going on. And it looks like...
Minion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it looks like there is a lion. What is the name of the MI2?
Chimera.
Chimera. It looks like there's a chimera in there as well.
Yeah.
The lion, the head of a lion, tail of a snake. Yeah.
Is it the body of a goat or a ram or something like that?
Something like that.
The goat. But yeah, and it looks like all the powers of the kids who have the power of Shazam is getting taken away by that staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks like there's going to be a massive set piece there. I don't know how long that's going to be, with like the city just getting like messed up during the whole fight. But it looks cool, man. Like after like watching Shazam finally, after so long of putting it off, I actually enjoyed it. So I'm a little bit excited for this as well.
I watched Black Adam yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Alexander was over, and that I was like, is Black Adam good? I was like,
let's find out. And how was the rewatch there, my friend?
Basically the first watch. I remember, and I saw how much I missed out.
Those wakes up at the end. Who the hell is so Buck?
It was okay.
Do you feel like a lot of the shit we was griping on is still very present?
Of course. It's still an average comic book movie. It's too much bloody wink at the camera in that movie. Why was The Rock staring at the camera that much?
I don't know.
Jeez.
Did no one
Mr. Rock? Mr. Rock, no!
Some events. Man of it.
Someone needs to tell The Rock that if he puts his face like that, it'll stay like that permanently.
Put your face like
That's what I was thinking.
Fucking hell. He was The Rock in the studio and The Rock at home.
I believe you had some tea about the old Levi.
Yeah. Do you guys remember I watched that video game high school show years ago? Came out in like 2012.
Yes.
I was rewatching it again because all of it's just on thingy. Shout out to Freddie Wong and the boys at the what's that? Side corridor or whatever it's called with special effects.
Yeah.
Corridor crew.
Corridor crew. It's demos. What do you call it? Thingy. But yeah, Zachary Levi's in there, and it threw me off. And this is like, I think just after Chuck or during Chuck as well. Yeah. I was like, the fuck? Because, like, he has short hair and everything. And he was just in, like, a web series on YouTube. Probably, like, very little money, but he was there. But he does a damn good job regardless.
Yeah. Nice. I like it.
Zachary Levi's so different in real life.
Yeah.
Like, he's not that guy that you see in Shazam. Because he was on Rogan not too long ago. He is so different. Talked about how, like, he nearly killed himself and everything.
Jesus.
Like, it was amazing. Oh, yeah.
Most funny people are like that.
True.
Yeah, that's true. Most funny people.
Yeah, not all.
Not all.
Most.
But yeah. All right. So we got this a whole lot of trailers. Trailer 2 for old 65 there, huh?
Yeah.
The movie we knew nothing about, and all of a sudden, just trailers. Adam Driver galloping like a fucking horse again.
Where did this come from?
I don't know.
Like,
It
it would have had to been shot at least 2 years ago. These special effects shots that they have in here is a lot of special effects.
It is.
Yeah. And they look really good.
They look really good. Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. So this one starts. It sounds like he lands in our Earth 65 million years ago. So there's still dinosaurs, right? Obviously. So he's obviously from the future or something like that compared to where we are now.
We've had this fucking argument already. I just want to retread it.
But yeah, so he lands on our Earth 65 billion years ago. It looks like he has a passenger with him, a little girl, and they have to make it to the escape pod to get off this Earth. I don't know, man. It sounds like it's sort of weird. It's like a retread of After Earth. If Will Smith was the one actually going out there being cool, which is what we wanted.
Being cool. It's my fucking plan.
Make a song about it,
We're going straight.
Yeah. To the After Earth.
Yeah, man. Works with everything.
Yeah, man. Everything. Yeah. It doesn't look too bad. It looks, I'm hoping that it's like a 90, maybe 95-minute movie.
Yeah.
You just ratchet that tension up all the way constantly.
Yeah.
They're constantly in danger. That's what I want. We can't be having that, though.
Yeah. You need like the Pitch Black or the Predator start.
Yeah.
Where it's just like the ship going down or like that fucking, like that part of the ship breaking off and then fucking just crash landing. Boom.
Yeah.
Put me straight in there. Pause.
Honestly thought Raimi was more attached to this other than just being the producer. So I was thinking, what if we got like Drag Me to Hell vibes where it was just constant reminders and just like, really just nailing in the point during the whole movie?
We might still get that. It does look kind of Thriller Minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
this I think is going to end with them discovering cave people and giving them tools and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, the fire and all that.
You know how it is.
Is the wheel and shit.
Yeah.
And then they'll say something like, all of our ships and stuff, like they're biodegradable, and they'll just like, there won't be any trace of it. If you have archaeologists.
Yeah. There'll be an homage to 2001. Like, what's going to happen in this movie.
Yeah.
But
I'll still be there.
I'll still be there. It looks cool. It looks like a romp, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I'm all up for the rompy poppy.
Fucking hell. Certified Rumpelstiltskin on this one.
Certified romper boy, man.
Yeah, man. It looks good. It looks fucking good. Thunderbolts from Marvel. MCU's expanding. Another team a la Suicide Squad jumping in the mix there.
Hang on, the Marvel Suicide Squad, eh?
Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah, because they're all villains and
They're all
shit.
villains, yeah.
It's either that or the Midnight Suns are like the Suicide Squad.
No.
Yeah, but they're all heroes though.
Midnight Suns is the it's like the supernatural Avengers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
like-
thinking, well, it's
it's
like the
way-
bad boys.
The Backstreet Boys of fucking Marvel.
What do you mean? When I hear bad boys, I go to like the Detroit Pistons because they were the bad boys.
Yeah. Isaiah Thomas running out.
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas was mean.
He was. He had to be though. That was his game. That was his game.
Yeah, you had to. Anyway.
Anyways, Ayo Edibiri. Probably murdering that name, and I'm sorry if I am.
Edibiri. She's
Edibiri.
African, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be Edibiri.
Well, Ayo Edibiri is going to be in Thunderbolts in a very, very secret role.
Shh.
I don't know. That's all the news we got for Thunderbolts.
Betty's sister or something?
She's from the Bear. So I was just like,
Who?
this Ayo Edibiri.
Is it a guy or a girl?
It's a girl.
Go.
The girl. Remember the girl that freaks out and she's like, hey, I need to talk to you about this, make these changes and all that? That chick, yeah.
chick.
She killed it in the Bear.
I hope this doesn't stop her from coming back to the Bear.
It better
I'll
not.
tell you.
I need her back.
Yeah, you gotta come back to this rather than. I'd rather have you in the Bear than do this.
Same. So would I. I mean, you know, Overlord Disney is like, we're gonna need AO for for a banner on the house.
That means that they're not shooting the Bear right now, though. That means that the Bear is finished shooting. That means that the Bear is going to come out soon.
The Bear's out this summer
Mm.
in the States this summer.
Oh.
We've got
Yeah,
like 5 months, man.
Yeah.
Get it done.
I need that.
Get it done.
I need all that. And
I'm
I'm
watching.
gonna rewatch The Bear.
Same. It's the only show from last year or in the last few years that I've wanted to rewatch. Like every time I see it there on Disney Plus, I'm like, do I just start watching it again? Mashed through it last time.
Yeah, it's only 4.5 hours,
Only-
isn't it? Well, it's not the 13-hour behemoth that is The Wire.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
But
but that's where the relativity comes in, because you don't feel that 13 and a half hours.
I didn't feel the last 6 hours. That's
No.
all I'm saying.
You don't feel it at all. Like it moves so quick. That
Yeah. Once the pieces are all in position,
yeah. Yeah, once the pieces are on the board and they start playing chess, yeah. I like it.
Yeah. Well, what do you call it? So for our next piece, we got Chaz Stahelski. So with the wrapping up of like John Wick Chapter 4, all that stuff, he's currently doing all his promo for it.
Mm.
Mans is talking about what he wants to do next, and he was saying, look, one thing that I really want to do is go Tsushima next. We know he's been attached to it for 2 years now. So he was like, look, this is the next thing that I really want to do. But with everything going on, there's just a lot of moving parts. We've got to get everything put together, make sure it all works as well. There's a lot of stuff on my side creatively that I want to do with it too. But once again, it just falls into that, like, Chaz Stahelski is the man of many like movies that still haven't come out.
He's not gonna do this next.
No.
Hat Master.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Chapter 4 is going to come out, and then he says he wants to do Ghost, and then we're just going to go straight into chapters 5 and 6 after this as well for John Wick.
Yeah.
Because Keanu's
gotta be a
not gonna
Highlander.
younger.
Yeah.
It's got to be, if he's gonna do something, it's gonna be something smaller.
Yeah.
Tsushima is huge. John Wick is huge. It's
Yeah.
gonna be something smaller and easier for him to sort of get around and work the other stuff while he's doing this other project.
Yeah.
Because with Ghost as well, it's meant to be an all Japanese cast with a Hollywood style budget.
I like that.
Yeah, it sounds
So
like it's
do I.
going to be sick. Like, it's got all the right, like, things to make this cool.
Yeah, man.
That was supposedly the way to play that game.
Yeah.
Right? Is to play it all in Japanese with English subtitles. And what's his face? They even changed the animations for the mouth.
That's mad.
So it actually looks like they're speaking Japanese.
That's sick.
I'm up to the third act of that game. I need to finish it off, man. But like after getting into it, it's fun.
Yeah. I love taking those villages.
Yeah.
And I'll just call out like 3 guys from the field.
Yeah.
Just pop straight through.
You just pump people in that game.
Yeah.
I could see Sony wanting to slow things down with this one, considering how well The Last of Us is being sort of received by critics and audiences.
Yeah.
They're like, whoa, Stahelski.
Yeah.
You're doing it right. Big old budget.
Well,
all Japanese cast, like no fucking around on this one.
They could get that original guy if they wanted to. He's still young enough to do it.
That's what
the
I was
guy
thinking.
that actually plays whatever his name is. I can't remember his name.
That'd be sick if they did.
Jim. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, because he did all the mocap for this as well. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying Mans was like jumping off buildings and like stabbing people with a sword to get the mocap, but he did everything.
Yeah, but still, the mocap was really well done as well.
Yeah. Very smooth.
Smooth.
But yeah, I'm predicting like a 2026, 2027 for this movie, if that.
Yeah. I reckon we'll see Highlander before we see this.
Ooh.
Yeah. Highlander is much easier to make. Much easier to make.
When you think about it, it was only really like, McLeod and the Kurgan and then Ramirez and that other dude that were Highlanders, and then it was just like to the point.
No, but it's mostly set in our time New York.
Yeah.
So you only have a few of those flashback scenes in Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's only to establish why he's doing what he's doing anyway. So
then he's got the other scenes in England and shit like that.
Yeah.
But those legit, I reckon they could be filmed like in America. In like Atlanta, you know what I mean? Like on those grassy kind of areas and stuff. And still keep the budget down.
I wouldn't shoot in America for that reason. I'd shoot it outside of the world. You could get that done in bloody Prague and all those sort of places where you can bring down that budget all the way.
But if
shoot
the
Prague
bulk of your shooting, if the bulk of your shooting's in the States though, and you're just like, we're just going to shoot over here and then we're back. You know what I mean? Of course, if it's Scotland, you keep it to fucking Scotland.
Yeah.
Can't be shooting any other shit for that. Ain't no locks anywhere else in the world like that.
You can tell when they do. It doesn't
badly.
Yeah.
You can tell with that bloody Highlander show that it didn't look the same.
Even with Highlander Endgame, it was a little bit iffy.
That was disgusting.
Duncan.
You know how bad Christophe Lambert's hair is in that movie? He's like balding to the max and he's got it slicked back. It's so bad.
His hair was so thin, He looked like that Dennis Franz kind of slick back.
John Waters bald slick back?
Yeah.
But I just want to say, Lambert's outfit in that first Highlander, low-key kind of fire when he's at the game there and he gets pulled in. Pause. Where it's the shirt pants with the sneakers and the trench.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said to Jules because I watched it recently. Exactly what I said to Jules. And Jules was like, really? You like that style? I was like, fucking oath. It was balling.
Yeah.
And he was wearing bloody what's-his-face. His shoes was fire as well.
Yeah.
He's either wearing Reeboks or he's wearing what's-his-face? Adidas.
So good.
Yeah. I love it. All right, so Percy Jackson has been casting recently. So this is the new Percy Jackson that's coming out on Disney Plus. So we have Lost in Space stars Toby Stephens is going to play Poseidon. You guys watched Lost in Space?
Nah, but I know the dad. He's the dad.
Okay. All right, and Lance Reddick is going to be Zeus. That's my man. That's my choice. People are saying that they want the captain.
Moncala?
No, the captain from what's his face? Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Andre Brower.
Andre Brower to be the voice of Galactus. But but I think that Lance Reddick should be the voice of Galactus, man.
Lance Reddick can fucking kill it.
Kill it.
Yeah.
Absolutely kill it. All right, so Stephen's Poseidon, he's the god of the sea, obviously. Doesn't get his eyes put out in this one. Yeah. He's also the father of Percy in this. Yeah, and then Lance Reddick obviously being Zeus. It's fire. It's god of Olympus. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, bad motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. He created all this shit.
Did it sound like Reddick is the villain in this? Because he said, if my lightning bolt isn't returned, I'm raining fire on you, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
I'm paraphrasing here, but
that's how it was in the other story, the lightning thief.
Shit.
Yeah, that's how it was before. Like it's just the warning, like, hey, give me my shit back, or like, you know,
or else.
Trouble, basically.
Literally just said fuck around and find out.
Yeah. You're in Barney. Barney
Trouble. Pierce Brosnan was that original Poseidon.
Yes,
no,
he wasn't.
Pierce Brosnan was the his teacher. Yeah, the centaur.
Ah,
shirtless though.
Pierce Brosnan has no business being that shirtless all the time as well.
Always shirtless.
Man likes to rough it.
I don't know, probably went commando as well in that horse suit.
I would. Can you imagine your balls against that?
What about that?
Probably be latex.
Rear my friend's paws. I was just getting the fruit basket all day from
Pierce Brosnan's Fruit Basket is the title of this episode. All right, so Willem Dafoe is set for Robert Eggers' Nosferatu remake. I initially thought the motherfucker was going to be Nosferatu again, but he's not.
No.
That is Bill Skarsgård jumping off Pennywise into Nosferatu. Pause. Yeah.
You work with two Skarsgårds in 2 movies?
Yeah. What do you call it? You know, Bill Hader was saying, you know how Pennywise has that look where it's almost like he's just dead and he just looks off into the distance with the eyes like they just unfocus?
Yeah.
He thought it was all makeup and he was telling Bill. And Bill was like, oh, you mean this? And then he did the face and Bill just like ran away.
Just punched him one. But yeah, should be interesting. Robert Eggers loves his critically acclaimed movies, and they all just like wash his balls for a good 6 months afterwards, and then throw their fucking hands up in the air when no one gets nominated for Oscars and doesn't make money.
But that's what I love. Is that like the critics love this man, but he doesn't get an Oscar play because those movies is no good.
When you tell it, his product is no good. Fuck, that's wild.
Man,
it annoys me, Robert Eggers, man.
I don't know. Like, how long Robert Eggers been around for? Like, I just never thought he was that guy, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like he was the failed project. You know, the whole this is that sound you was looking for, but it just went terribly. Fix it, Robert.
I think Robert Eggers is about, like, he wants the layers and the substance and whatnot so much that the movie becomes just about that. And that there's wholly, like, pieces of style in there, but there's nothing to connect with in terms of characters.
No.
You know what I mean? I'm not rooting for everyone. I don't give a shit. All of them to me are scary. When Defoe is screaming out, "Hark, Ephraim! Hark!" in fucking the lighthouse, I was just like, I'm nearly checked out of that movie.
Yeah.
And then he's got him fucking mermaids and all sorts of stuff. It is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I didn't even watch that movie.
Same. I felt really off-put just by the tone in general.
Yeah, but he goes so like into the period that it's set. So the language is from the period. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So even in the Northman, they were speaking English, but like they were speaking English as if they were speaking Norwegian from that time.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
In the lighthouse, he's like, it tastes of the head, and also like he talks this weird fucking language. So it's almost like you're watching. Remember when we were watching fucking what's a Denzel Coen brothers movie?
Yeah. I was just gonna say.
Yeah, the tragedy of Macbeth.
Yeah.
We were watching that, and it was like, yes, the performance is excellent, but I have no idea what's happening.
I don't know I still to this day don't know what they're saying.
Yeah, so I think that's the disconnect. But critics are like just blowing loads over it and eating the limp biscuit afterwards. You know what I mean?
Soggy say it was excellent.
Badly.
This is like Romeo and Juliet then, the DiCaprio one.
Yeah, but surprisingly, I understand that.
Yeah, and that one had a bit more moxie about it. You know what I mean? The fucking movie had sand.
Yeah, that movie did have sand.
Can't believe Paul Rudd's in that movie. It throws me off every time.
He's dressed like a astronaut
Yeah.
at the party.
Percy or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Perseus.
That's the one. What do you call it? So Gladiator 2. So we had some news about this last week, and now we've got some follow-up news with, like, someone reached out to Russell Crowe. Is Russell Crowe going to be in this movie? Maybe as like a flashback, maybe a dream sequence. And Rusty shot it down straight away. He was like, nope, that's not happening whatsoever. I know what Ridley Scott's trying to do here. This is based like 30 years later. It's not going to be the day after. It's not going to be within the same time. It's all years and years after. Like, and then he had some story beats to it where he was saying, remember the kid who wanted to like fight him, and then the name, my name is speech, and now he's emperor, and then this shit's all going down. But yeah, so no Rusty, no metal.
Nice.
Oh, Rusty.
Rusty trombone.
All right. So Stephen Dorff came out just recently. He did a podcast or something. They asked him about Marvel movies because he's openly hated the Marvel movies recently, right? And he was like he just wishes that they were more like Blade. You know what I mean? He said like there is a noticeable descent in the quality of these movies since Nolan finished his trilogy, the Batman, and reinvented that whole Batman thing. It's not really Batman, if you ask me. Yeah, he basically came through and said everything that Marvel's doing right now is garbage.
This interview was funny.
The only bloody what's his face, the only actor in the world that doesn't want to do a bloody Marvel movie. Then touches on Blade, the remake, and he's like, because they're going through problems now because the director walked away and everything, and he's like, Marvel is used to me trashing them anyway. How's that PG Blade movie going for you? And that can't get a director. Laughs. Anybody who goes there is going to be laughed at by everyone because we already did it and made it the best. There's no Stephen Norrington out there. It's very true.
Yeah.
People don't understand, man. People talk about Spider-Man. People talk about X-Men being the movie that started this whole thing. It wasn't that. It was never that. It was this little movie that was made for $30 million that made $130 million at the box office called Blade.
Yeah.
Yep.
It starred the very first bloody black lead role bloody what's his face superhero in the world, and it was
Or Black Panther.
Yeah, decades before Black Panther.
Yeah.
They did it. We've seen it already.
Spawned near one of the best sequels for a superhero movie as well.
That's right.
Just didn't stick the landing.
Nah.
They never do. Supposedly the studio fucked them on that one anyway.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Goya was talking about it not too long ago.
Goya. See, that's another thing. I don't know if I could trust the old Goya there.
No.
But anyway.
If you have Goya, you need someone to keep him in line.
Bad.
Right. But yeah. Let's see how they go.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think they get a Blade movie off the ground. It's too it just feels too adult for them.
Yeah.
They have to though, because they cash the check.
Yeah.
They have to pull that trigger.
Yeah.
It just won't be as good.
No, nowhere is good.
Or it'll be more that sci-fi sort of bullshit tone where they just disintegrate or something and there's no...
Vampires from outer space. They have purple blood.
As soon as the motherfucker Dracula is involved, I'm not there. I just check out. As soon as it's like, oh, Dracula, the king of the vampires. And?
But we saw that in the last movie. Why would you retread that in this new Blade movie? They didn't do that with Hulk.
Yeah. Only time I've ever really seen like a good Dracula is in Castlevania.
Yeah.
All right. So Netflix is getting on the bandwagon and they're offloading films. They're doing this because they want to keep under the $17 billion spend that they have for each year, for each fiscal year. This is wild. So anyways, the two films that they're looking to sell off is a film called The Inheritance, which is about a father that he gets these signs that he's going to be dead by dawn.
Yeah.
And he tells his kids, hey, you better protect me. Otherwise, I'm putting your inheritance on the line. So if I die, nobody's getting paid. Which then, they got to go and defend him.
I like this story.
Yeah.
Like I do. One of them's obviously out there. Is going to be out there for himself, trying to steal that money along and kill everyone else.
Yeah.
You know how it gets down.
It seems like something Radio Silence could have done.
Yeah, it does actually. It does sound like their kind of move. And another one called Housewife. It's like house/wife.
Yeah.
I don't know what this one's about too much.
So they supposedly she hurts herself. Who was going to be in this one? Either way, the
Alice
lady
Braga.
Alice Braga hurts
That's the
herself,
one.
and they move into this new house that has everything sort of automated. And she's a housewife, and she's at home, and she doesn't really have anything to do. And then she thinks that, hey, maybe the house is trying to kill me.
Yeah.
What do you call it? If they had Pierce Brosnan voice the house, it would have been that skit from The Simpsons.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Straight away, that's where my mind goes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what that was about.
We'll see. I know Lionsgate will bite. For sure, Lionsgate's like, we'll throw that on.
Like, we'll take that deal. I'll take that deal. Especially if they can market it to, like, I reckon Blum might buy this. Blum might buy that Inheritance movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Or, what's his face? Fox might pick that up as one of their streaming specials.
Yeah.
That kind of feels like a Hulu Star original.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know Blum's a billionaire, right?
I would not be surprised.
It's the best. Like, when I think about it, like, let me give you $1 million and I make 100. Like, and I've done that 10, maybe 100 times already now.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He's like the Gary V of low budget movies. And he just flips them.
He's so smart.
Yeah.
He doesn't change up the formula. We haven't seen a big budget Blumhouse film.
The what's his face was the last one. Halloween Ends.
Like big budget though.
No. He I think he said he'll never ever do $100 million movie.
I don't think you should either. I don't think any film demands it.
Yeah.
Unless you're Avatar.
Yeah. Or like an Avengers epic.
Yeah.
But all that special effects.
Yeah, exactly. That's where that budget's going.
Considering like the tone of Blumhouse though, like the films that they distribute, you probably can't get like, a big budget film in there. Plus horror movies, I don't feel like you need a big budget.
Nah, not at all. The smaller the budget, the better that movie's going to be.
100%.
Yeah.
Give those $1.5 million and we get Fede Alvarez as fucking Evil Dead. I was just right with that.
Yeah.
How long's it been since we ordered that takeout? It's been 2 hours. Fucking call him back. So we got Phoebe Waller-Bridge. She's executive producing as well as doing the scripts for a Tomb Raider show at Amazon Prime, and it's meant to be based off the games as well.
Okay.
So we don't have any news if she's actually going to star in the film or anything like that, but we just know that, she's producing and she's doing the scripts currently.
She's a bit long in the tooth to be starring in the bloody what's his face.
I hope it's not starring. I hope it's just writing.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Imagine if they just get Vikander back.
That'd be cool, actually.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah.
It's not a bad choice at all.
She's ready to go.
She's still young enough as well. She can move.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's his face's woman. Magneto.
Fassbenders.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, that's his woman, man.
When he's at home, he's just Bender.
Did you guys see that clip that was flying around on Twitter with Janet Jackson from that Tyler Perry movie?
No.
Where she confronts her husband for being gay?
No.
No.
And her husband is what's his face? Is Ghost.
Omari.
Yeah. And she's like, so you just were they bending or were you doing the bending?
What the hell? That's wild.
I'll find a clip and send it to you. That's wild. Continuously. Yeah.
I'm not mad if she's writing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Amazon was like, because she's renewed her deal there. I'm pretty sure Amazon was like, you're white, you're British, you know about the female experience. You've done Fleabag and Killing Eve, so rub this one out for us.
Which is crazy to me because men, I think men have only written Lara Croft. So why would you change it up now?
True.
Because there's going to be that person that's going to look at the credits and go, who wrote this? And I think that's a good thing, because when I look at the Woman King and I see fucking what's her face, white woman writing the Woman King.
Yeah.
Shit didn't feel right.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't at all. They didn't even get nominated.
I think it might have been a bit dicey to
For
nominate
what?
Woman King.
Nominate the Woman King for what? I might get killed, but
The misinformation. That's what it got going.
Yeah.
Well, they address it, but they don't there's no ownership of what actually happened at the time. But in terms of performances and whatnot, they're good, but they're not great. It's an adventure movie at the end of the day, and that's the way that they play it.
Okay.
I'm never caping for the Woman King.
Me neither. I didn't even watch that movie. The history? No, thank you.
No.
I do not. What's his face? No. And then I saw who wrote it as well.
Yeah. No Oscar nom for Maria Bello.
Nothing.
We'll see. We'll see how Phoebe Waller-Bridge does. She does characters really, really well, and it's funny and quirky and stuff like that, which is kind of the case sometimes with Tomb Raider, but not always. This shit can go deadly serious as well, And if they take the source material seriously, we might have a little heater on our hands.
It needs to be serious.
Yeah,
It does.
Serious business. Like I don't want that. That's the worst parts of that new movie. Is when it gets a little funny and when it gets a little quirky. Oh, the guy's there and he's drunk. Oh, but he's the captain of the boat. Rah, 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 stupid man. Like, I don't need any of that, B. Like, I want a broken character that figures out how to get strong. It doesn't need to be a male. It doesn't need to be a woman. Just give me that story, because that's her arc.
Lara was never broken, though. Maybe in these new games, but at the start of this shit, she had her shit together.
Yeah.
She was owning motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to show, like, the broken woman that stands up, and she's like, now I can defend myself.
What do you call it? But are we talking about the first Tomb Raider on PS1?
Yeah.
Because that's the established Lara Croft. The new ones is meant to be like this is how she got to that.
That's how she got to that point.
I know.
Those new games,
they could jump this off anywhere.
Yeah, those new games is fire. Those
games.
Yeah.
They're good. They's good.
Yeah. All right. So our last piece of news there. It's probably the best piece of news I got all week. Last of Us 2 has been renewed for season 2 after 2 episodes.
Yeah.
After 2 episodes and nearly 50 million viewers.
Yeah.
They went up 28% this week.
That's wild, eh?
Episode 2. Like, more people just watched it.
That's like the Avatar 2 of TV.
And nobody does that. It's usually a steep decline on TV.
Yep.
Strange reason. I don't know why. It's like people just don't tune in again. I never understood that.
What do you mean?
Like, a show has like a massive viewer, like Game of Thrones had a massive first episode viewing, and then like just the drop off was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, all those people watched that first episode. Like, why wouldn't you continue on with the season?
I heard people say like that first episode of Game of Thrones was a slog. Whereas I really responded to the first episode.
That was the best episode, nearly the best episode of that season.
Whereas I will give a show 3.
Yeah, always 3 for me. Always 3. Because that third episode is supposed to be fire and keep you watching for the rest of the season. But yeah, anyway, I can't wait for this. They honestly, I don't even know if this season will end with that first game. We don't even know.
They did say.
It is going to end with
the first they said season 1 is the entirety of the game, of the first game.
So season 2 will probably be 2 seasons then?
Yeah.
Well, they don't even confirm if it's going to adapt part 2. Or is it the 15 years in between? Or however many years in between? Because they got to set up, like, there's stuff to do. That's all I say. That's why.
Yeah.
It's true.
Well, I guess there's a lot of world building there when it comes to that, like, that Discord that's created with Ellie and Joel. Spoilers for anyone who hasn't played the game, so could be
that's
a lot
what I was trying to avoid.
Tell you what, though, I'm kind of excited to see Tommy.
Yeah,
I am.
Like, I'm really Gabriel Luna it is Luna. Yeah. He's a machine when it comes to like proper acting.
Yeah.
And I think he wasn't really acting in what's his face.
Nah.
Yeah.
Terminator. Yeah. But yeah, I can't wait, man.
What do you call it? I wonder how big of a scale that sewer bit is going to be in this show for this first season, with them going through it.
I think we see a little piece of it in the trailer.
Yeah, just a little piece.
Little flash there. Bastards.
I'm hanging.
Yeah, like
Same.
Something about horror movies with sewers that just gets me amped up.
Yeah.
Like right now, as soon as I know it's not going to happen, but as soon as I saw sewers, I just thought of Blade 2.
Yeah.
When you see him come out like that, and you see all the bloody thingies like crawling over the tubes.
Yeah, that's a fucking mad shot when he's running through. Yeah, mate.
impressive.
No, ABPR, the best part of that movie is in the sewers there.
It is too.
Yeah.
Righto, mate.
It is though. I'm thinking about
Yeah.
it. Those sewer scenes, and obviously Mimic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Senor
I was
Funny
thinking about Mimic
Shoes.
the other day, and I was laughing because I was thinking about this one of them big elephant ass. Like, who would want to go up there and just hang one of
Stutton.
Stutton.
There was so many of those movies, man. I never ever watched Mimic 2 or 3.
Me neither.
I think I may have watched Mimic 2.
Huh?
And
I can't remember it. Pete.
okay. That good. How do you
That was
top
like
the
back
first
in the
one?
day when you could just make a sequel, eh?
Yeah.
Anybody could just make, we just make the sequel.
You know, I just recently watched Fallen, the Denzel one.
Fire.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised they didn't make a sequel to that, because that's the first thing that I thought of, is them just using the name Fallen and then casting someone.
Yeah.
They could have made a sequel with fucking Lance Henriksen or something like that.
Do you know what's crazy? Is that Lance Henriksen the other day posted the intro to Millennium. I don't know what's going on.
If they do a revival, I'm in.
Mate,
Frank Black.
It'd have to be on Hulu, I think. 'Cause
That'd be fire.
I think they own that.
Yeah.
Why would they
beat
put that
Fox.
out, damn it? What's wrong with them? It wasn't Fox.
Yeah.
It
No,
wasn't Fox.
Who was it?
No. It was weird because Chris Carter was over at Fox for the X-Files, but he wasn't doing this. He wasn't doing Millennium with Fox. I think Fox said, no, we don't want that.
That's wild.
Because it was that same network that had with Ali Profiler. It's the same network that had Profiler because Ali chick played that same character.
Shit. Could have been an NBC or something.
I think it was because that was on Channel 9.
Yeah.
Sorry, like just jumping in from Millennium, but I watched the first 2 seasons of Criminal Minds with B. And Mandy Patinkin kills that fucking show. It was really good. Like
Mandy Patinkin is a machine.
Yeah. Like, because I was just reading up on Millennium again, like the FBI profiler thing, and I saw that and I was like, whole lot of profiler shows.
Yeah. What was I going to say?
You know, it was. Oh, yeah.
That's what I was going to say. Did it make you feel like you were watching Smile?
Yeah, actually, it did have some smileisms in there.
Yeah. I think that's where they stole that idea from, man.
I think so, too.
This is
But,
the
like-
exact same idea.
But just had, like, that curse ritual type thing layered on there. Yeah.
Yeah. How does Denzel put on a performance like that for that movie, though?
I think that's in, like, that catalog of movies where he just did it to get paid. But the caliber of performance is fire.
It's amazing, but the movie is okay.
Yeah. It's not the greatest movie.
No.
But, it does the job, though.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Like, Cotillas is really good in there. And
Yeah, in the 2 minutes he's in there.
yeah, but he sells that for me. Like, in that 2 minutes, he's,
John Goodman kills it.
always good.
Damn, everyone was in this. Donald Sutherland, Gandolfini.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gandolfini was in there too.
Gandolfini and his sister in the show. Janice was in there.
Janice was in there as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Ada Tortura, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who it is.
John Turturro's
John's
sister.
Yeah.
You know, John Turturro was like going out with Madonna at one stage.
Jesus.
Wow.
Do you know who, like, supposedly was best friends with Tupac and sent him letters and everything while he was in jail?
Madonna.
No. Tony Danza.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Tony D was like, supposedly they get, like, he came out of prison and they were like best friends. They have letters There's framed letters that you can read that Tony Danza is writing to Tupac while he's in jail.
That's wild.
Yeah, Tony Danza, man.
Tony Danza's a real one.
He's the man. He was in power. He's in power now, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Tony.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mad.
He's the man.
Who's the boss?
Yeah, obviously the boss. Yeah, I think he's in Tommy. He's in Power Tommy. Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Coming on back to the thoughts there. So we had 3 new releases. We had Shrinking, You People, and Shotgun Wedding. Where do you guys want to start?
Take it to the top, my friends.
All right. Shrinking. I liked it.
Really enjoyed it. So Shrinking is a story of the shrink that's sort of like, he's lost his wife. He's obviously depressed as hell. Doesn't know how to raise his daughter. And decides that he's going to try this different method of treating his patients.
Yeah. It's practical psychology.
Yeah.
Which is like some Tony Robbins type shit without like the huff and puff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's really in there. I really, really like this. It was a classic Bill Lawrence show. So if you watch Scrubs, Spin City, where the comedy is forefront, but the drama is just as deep. The performances are on fire. Jason Segel, I never looked to Jason Segel for a performance, but he's doing the most in this.
Yeah.
Like he's doing the job. Like he's showing a front on the outside, but underneath is just like that anger and resentment and like sadness bubbling.
You can see it. It's palpable. You can see the depression in him. Yeah, and then you can see when he loses it for like maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah,
and then you can see it creep up on him again. Like it's so weird seeing that. And that like him being able to do that as well. Yeah. What's his face was really good. I thought he was just gonna be like, hey, I'm Harrison Ford in this.
Yeah,
but he is absolutely killing it. He so the guy that's gonna play Hercules, who's the guy in Ted Lasso. Yeah, he's Roy Kent in Ted Lasso. He actually wrote this show.
Oh, shit.
He writes Ted Lasso as well, because he's a stand-up comedian and everything. And
yeah.
Doesn't Bill Lawrence also produce Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
So that's like, from what you were saying, that funny sort of dramatic vibe.
Yeah.
That's a Bill Lawrence show.
Yeah, Ted Lasso is like real dark though, man.
Got to be that balance.
Yeah, like it starts off really funny, but then like eventually just gets darker and darker. Yeah, I like
I'd have to get on the Lasso train there.
It's too easy to watch Ted Lasso, man. They're like 30-minute episodes.
I watched that first episode with you for the first season. It was really good.
Yeah, I'm enjoying Shrinking. Apple lied to me. It said that there was 3 episodes out. I watched 2 episodes. Tried to take me to another show.
Yeah.
Click on it. Obviously not there. Coming Friday. They lied to me.
The fuck I want to watch Shining Girls for after fucking Shrinking, right? Shit. All right. You people.
You people came out. Eddie seemed a bit off, man.
He seemed a whole lot better than that fucking Come to America 2, though.
100% better.
100%. Probably the best form that I've seen him in, and I haven't watched Dolomite, though.
No.
I know.
Dolomite, Eddie's not trying to be funny. You know, in this where it feels like he's trying to be funny. In Dolomite, he's not trying to be funny. Dolomite is a serious movie with funny scenes in it.
But you know, that's what I thought about this whole fucking movie, was trying to be. Jonah Hill was trying to be like, you know, the white Jewish kid that loves black culture.
Yeah.
And like everyone was just trying to kind of like make the race discussion a thing in here.
Yeah. It was a bit on the nose, the race discussion here.
And then like, they tried to make it hard and about like, really kind of keeping your family to task on certain things. And then they do some fairy tale shit at the end.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, like some of the comedy worked and everything. The performances were like what you would expect for like a romantic comedy. And I fucking love romantic comedies.
Yeah, it's true.
Don't ever fucking get on my ass about like, not liking the romantic comedies because I'm there.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, the Schultz was probably the best thing in this movie.
But even he didn't show up for the last like wedding kind of rehearsal dinner. Remember when they kind of have the showdown? He was just kind of out for the rest of the movie after that.
Yeah, that was it.
I would have liked to see a bit more of him in there.
I was hoping for bloopers at the end because there would have been bloopers in that movie.
Yeah.
And because Schultz was saying that when he was shooting, like Kenya Barris is just like, okay, do the line. All right, sweet, we got it. Yeah, we got it. You guys can do whatever you want now. And then he'll just choose the best. Like he can literally do anything. Which is why you got the what's his face? COVID makes you gay. The vaccine.
Oh fuck! He did show up at the rehearsal dinner then.
Yeah, he was. That was Schultz.
Yeah. I didn't like the transitions in the movie as well. They were like Los Angeles and the graphics had come up and stuff like that, and they'd play a bit of music.
I enjoyed the music. I didn't enjoy
the transitions and whatnot that they had. Like it felt very sitcom-y. And that's how I kind of felt Coming to America 2 was as well. It was very sitcom-y.
Yeah. I felt like Eddie wasn't in here that much as well. Like I literally watched the movie not for Jonah Hill. I watched this movie for Eddie.
Same.
Like it's few and far between now that we get an Eddie Murphy performance. And I tend to watch every single thing that he's in now.
Yeah.
I don't know when that's gonna finish. Like Eddie's old, man. Got a history of bloody kidney disease and everything in his family. Like we don't know. So anything that's got Eddie in it, I'll watch it. I have to. God, he was talking about doing another Shrek. I'll probably watch that too.
I fell off on Shrek. I've only watched the first one.
Same.
That was when we were getting Eddie all the time. Like, oh.
My boys get that Eddie all the time. Eddie all the time.
Supposedly he's got a thing with Netflix coming out soon though, and it's a documentary about the last, I think, 30 years. I think where he's been out of the spotlight.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So that should be mad, and because they've been shooting that for the past 3 years. I think he told Jimmy Kimmel, and they've been shooting for the last 3 years, and it's all like stories and whatnot, and like him setting the record straight on certain stories and stuff like that.
That's mad.
Yeah. So
and then the next one got to be the stand-up.
He was doing the stand-up before COVID, and then COVID hit, and he couldn't get out to the clubs. So he's like Rogan and them that he needs to go out to the club to see if it's funny. He won't just take someone's word for it.
Yeah.
He's a real comic.
Yeah. All right. And the last movie that we watched was Shotgun Wedding.
Why was the movie R-rated?
I don't know.
They didn't swear that much. There was not much bloody what's-his-face violence.
There wasn't that much violence. The swearing, there was like once it got into the movie, then like they started swearing, but no one would.
That almost felt like you're gonna get an R either way, and then they started swearing later on.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
It's almost like they were like, Amazon picked this one up. R-rated it is. Like, drop the fucks, baby. there was only really one good scene in this movie, and it was when J-Lo was seducing Josh Duhamel, which is a sentence that'll never happen in real life. It'll be Duhamel doing the seducing, if he was lucky enough to be in the same room with J-Lo in a short midriff top and some undies.
Mate, I don't think there's ever going to be like a century where J-Lo is not like the most beautiful woman on the planet.
Fuck.
She is amazing.
Yeah.
J-Lo is nearly 50.
Yeah.
And she looks better than some of you like 25-year-old heifers right now.
That was my notes going in. J-Lo is still sexier than 90% of you hoes.
Yeah.
J-Lo's 54.
There we go.
God damn.
Yeah. God damn, indeed.
But yeah, that was amazing.
Letting you know, J-Lo, you haven't got to wait 15 years to get to 60 days.
How many times has she heard that online? Check out her mentions after that.
Oh, man. Yeah, the rest of the movie was like pedestrian at best. You're not going to get anything that you're going to... There's no quotables in there. There's no fire action beats.
No.
It's predictable as fuck. Seeing everything coming. Pause.
Yeah. I kind of wish that they didn't waste Lenny Kravitz on this movie.
Yeah. He had so much screen time.
Yeah.
And he's hamming it up.
Yeah, but that's how I knew that he was going to be the villain.
Yeah. When he got up and did that speech, I was like,
Yeah.
he's the guy.
He's the guy. We know what's going to happen from here on out.
Yeah. But then we got that scene that I was just like, fuck, I gotta finish it off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the one thing this movie did, and it was accurate, is when women just throw together an outfit, and it's like, it might be a dress or something like that, show a little bit of leg. You don't have to show everything. I don't need to see half the cooch to kind of get excited. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Messy bun or something, and like boots on, that like matching shit works.
Yeah.
Keep doing that.
Yeah, but women can do that. If we do that, fuck, we look like slobs.
Fuck that. They'll take a photo and post it on the gram or something like that.
we can't do that. There's something about our body, like our body composition. Like as a man, you just can't do it.
Yeah.
Your body's just like, no, we're not doing that. I'll make that look good.
Yeah. I always wear those big old like baggy jeans or something like that.
Yeah.
It just like I remember seeing a dude one day at the Chippy, and he was wearing short shorts with a hoodie and then UGG boots, and it was just a horrible look, man.
But then if a girl does that, it'd look fire.
Yeah.
It's the way that their body's shaped. That's what it is.
Yeah.
We have no shape in our body.
No.
Like we're literally just built for brute strength. Like that's it. That's all we're built for.
Yeah.
And to work
there's only one other. I was gonna say, I was wearing these baggy jeans this one time with a pair of my sports shoes, and it looked like cowboy boots. It just looked disgusting. I just could never live that down.
That was back when bootcut jeans was the shit, though.
They wasn't even boot cut.
Damn, dog.
Then,
Yeah.
like sometimes, like it just doesn't. Like for some reason, it just doesn't fall right.
Yeah.
And then
That I know. Yeah.
Like, and then I'll be like, I can't wear these jeans.
Yeah.
They don't fall right. These are the jeans I wear in the house now. I'll never be caught outside.
That was like B was wearing like these black pants that flared out, flare pants. And then she wore those with some mad sneakers and a baggy shirt. And I was like, this actually looks good. I look horrible in this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the way that our bodies are designed. Like we didn't evolve for that.
Yeah.
God damn.
Like it's not like men are supposed to have clappers and like, you know, like that sort of like curves.
Nah, we're just we're like no.
Just missed 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Live it up, ladies.
He's got the fashion game on Smash like that.
All right. Anything else to add about Shotgun Wedding? Did you watch any of these movies and stuff?
Not at all.
All right,
no.
very good. Very good.
I had the birthday on Saturday, and then it was just all Marvel.
No judgment here. I know you got the woman on lock, so I was gonna to go to the appointments and whatnot.
That Shotgun Wedding was trash.
It was. It really, really was.
I wasted time watching that movie.
But I was glad that it was a bit shorter. Like they didn't drag it out for like the 2 hour 15 or something like that. You know what I mean? Then it'd just be wasting my time.
I think it was just on an hour 50 or 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was enough.
Yeah. Way too much. I think J-Lo and Duhamel are not the best pairing either. I don't think the chemistry was 100% there. They were both in it for sillies, which is cool and everything. But I don't think I gelled with the tone either.
I think about it now. And I think, like, would it have been a different movie if Armie Hammer was in there?
I think it would have been better. I know the man's into some freaky shit, and he's got some allegations against him or whatnot. But just the performance, I'm saying it's going to be better.
I think the performance would have been better. I think the action would have been better from Armie.
Well, I guess that's the curse of like a majority of Frankenstein movies like this, where you got to do the quick casting or the recasting.
Yeah.
Majority of the time, it just goes to shit.
Yeah. Hopefully next week we get some new fire stuff. I'm looking forward to more Shrinking Paws.
Shrinking. I got to start Poker Face.
Yeah.
I don't know. And obviously Last of Us, which is like the one thing I look forward to now every week.
Yeah.
I just hope like they're like, you know, I hope that they never go, we're taking the week off this
Mate.
this week. Those will lose their minds.
Yeah.
If those reviewers got it all at once, I need that every week. You don't need some bullshit like Thanksgiving break and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, leave it, mate. Not that we're going to get Thanksgiving in this time period, but like, you know what I mean? I don't need the breaks.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving break. You can say thanks by giving me my fucking show.
On power, they'll just be like, there is no power this week. It's the Super Bowl. I'm like, mate. It's not a worldwide event.
I don't watch that.
I know. It's not the Olympics. It's not the soccer. Like, nobody's watching it, mate.
No one cares.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, can't wait, man.
Same. All right. That is it. That is a wrap on all the movie news and reviews this week. Thanks for joining us live. You checked it out live. We appreciate you guys on Twitch, on YouTube. Hope you're doing well out there, enjoying the weather all over the world, keeping safe. Flash floods in NZ, which is scary.
I heard about that. I saw the PM on the news.
Yeah. Hope you guys are staying safe out there. That shit is scary.
Yeah. Well, we had our turn. It's time for them to start. That weather system is just moving through us, man.
I mean, the snap cold in the States and the storms there and everything. I hope that's like, you know, dying out and like drying up a little bit. Scary shit, man. But yeah, take care of yourselves. Love yourselves. Love movies.
Vape more, smoke less, and wash your ass.